acting. Okay? Alright. So my name is Auntie Patience. I'll quickly teach you something very important this morning, okay? Our topic is my private body parts. My private body parts are parts of my body that are covered by my underwear. They are part of your body that are covered by your underwear. Yes. Those are the parts of your body that nobody else is supposed to see apart from you yourself. Eh? Do you want anybody to see your bum bum? No! You don't know I used to wear pants. So now that we know that, let's go back to my body, my own. Okay? So now listen attentively. My body is my own. If someone wants to see or touch my body, I will tell the person, no, stop, or don't. What do you tell the person? No, stop, or don't. Very good. A pedophile is someone that takes advantage of children. What did I say? A pedophile is someone that takes advantage of children. Good. Now that we know what that is, you know who to stay away from. You don't need to stay away from your uncle or your aunt. Or if your uncle or your aunt is trying to do something tricky, your uncle or your aunt is trying to touch you where he should not touch you. What do? You run away. It is also very important to talk to your doctor or your nurse about your private parts. Yes. If there's any issue with you, it's the doctor that will be able to prescribe maybe drugs or tell you what to do. Do you understand? Alright, let's listen to our question.
What if you just somebody
Good. So she has asked an important question. She said, what if you trust somebody and that person disappoints you? Do you understand? What if you are giving you are talking to the person and the person is important to you, but the person disappoints you? In that situation, what do? There are other people to talk to. Yes?
Why do we do sexual abuse?
Why do you do it? As a cause, or how do you mean? Why do people do it? Are you saying why do people carry out those things?
Yeah, like why do we do sexual?
Why do they abuse people is what you're asking. So why do they abuse people? Now this is a very important question. She's asking, why do people abuse people sexually? Why does a guy abuse a lady sexually? Why does a woman abuse a guy sexually? To answer your question, it's called they lack self-control. Lack of self-control. They can't control themselves, and they want to please their body so much that they can do anything to please their body. They don't mind if they have to harm somebody or kill somebody in the process. What they want, they must get it at that moment.
Can your parents abuse you?
He said, can your parents abuse you? And the answer is YES in capital letters. Yes, your parents can abuse you. We have had situations, in fact, in this world, as it's just going every day that is passing, there's one person doing one bad thing or the other. So yes, we have had situations where you see that the dad was sleeping with the child, or the mother was molesting the son. There are different situations and there are different ways to abuse somebody. Do you understand? You can have children that maybe the father just takes the child out and the father is touching the child in inappropriate places. That's your private part. That is abuse already. Do you understand?
The question is that, what if someone is sexually abusing you and you, when you run away, you go on to your parents, but what if your parents disappoint you?
Good. So now her question is very important. What if someone is sexually abusing and you go and tell your parents and the parents don't believe you? It happens. Do you understand? Maybe it can be that it's your mommy's brother. Shh, listen very carefully. It can be that it's your mommy's brother now that is abusing you sexually, and you go and say, oh mommy, uncle so is doing this to me. Your mom will find it hard to believe because she believes that her brother cannot do this, her brother cannot harm a child, her brother cannot do this. But the truth is that your brother, your child will not just stand up and go and tell you that kind of thing. You will not stand up and go and lie just like that. So it is important. We have issues, or we have opportunities to encourage parents about these things. You take it very important. So if you go and you tell your mom and your mom does not believe you, you can go and tell your dad. If your dad too does not believe you, you can tell them you need to go to the hospital. When you go to the hospital, you can report to the doctor. You can come to school and report to your auntie or your principal.
The question is like, what if someone is abusing you but you don't know?
Okay, now this is very important. Listen, she said, what if somebody is abusing you but you don't know? From what we have learned today, you should know. If somebody is touching you in your chest area, is touching you in your vagina, you know anybody touching like that? That means that person is abusing you, because the person doesn't have the right to do that. Do you understand? So anybody doing that, if you go now, maybe you go to church or something and you are sitting down, then you have one uncle that will say, oh, baby, come and sit down on my lap. Do not. That person is trying to abuse you.
I want you to throw more light on this aspect of some will use some kind of thing, fetish object, to threat a child or threat somebody that the moment you open your mouth and say this, you will die. So what do we do? How do we address it?
Okay.
And we need to let them know whether what that thing is made of, is it true or not?
There are some people, like especially pedophiles, when they want to disturb the younger children, when they want to do things with younger children, maybe they want to sleep with you as a small child now. Your child, the uncle can tell, or the auntie, whoever, the pedophile can say, if you go and you tell your mommy, I will kill you, or I'll kill you, or I'll kill your daddy or something. In most cases, that is just a threat. Always report. And when you report, you tell your mom, this is what the person say. But in cases where it is fetish, the person has some sort of charm or whatever the case is. We have Christians here, we have Muslims here, but I believe that any war spiritually is best won spiritually also.
My name is Damilola Fadansi, and the name of my school is First Choice Model Academy. And what I learned today is that a pedophile is a person who takes advantage of children. And trusted adults are your mom, your dad, your uncle, your auntie, and your doctor. And sexual abuse is when a person tells you to see or touch the person's private part, or the person tells you to see or touch your own private part. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Shali Kapiriti. I come from First Choice School, and what I have learned today is that never allow anybody to touch any private part of your body. If a person wants to touch you, run away, scream, or report to any trusted adult you know. Thank you.
My name is Tobechuku. The name of my school is First Choice Model Academy. I learned today that you should not let anybody see your private parts or touch your private parts. If anybody tries to abuse you, you should report to your trusted ones, like your mommy, your daddy, your uncle, and your auntie. Thank you.
My name is Chilalu. The name of my school is First Choice Model Academy. What I learned today is that sexual abuse is the harassment of a man or a woman to a child, and that our trusted ones are our mom, our dad, our uncle, and our aunt. Thank you.
My name is Anikwa Miracle. The name of my school is First Choice Model Academy. And what I learned today is that we should always run away from people who wants to harass you. Thank you.
My name is Anthony Obuaja. The name of my school is First Choice Model Academy. Today, I have learned a lot. I have learned on how to take care of my body, and I have learned on how to prevent sexual abuse.
My name is Mrs. Judith. I am the acting health teacher of First Choice Model Academy. We really appreciate the foundation for coming to speak to our pupils. We also appreciate as a staff We also learned, actually, we learned. And we also pray that God should bless them to keep doing the good work and support them. Thank you very much. We really appreciate you. On behalf of the management of First Choice Model Academy, we say a big thank you to you all and hope to see you soon next time.